So, how's your retirement going? Has it been full of adventure and fun? It's been 50, 60, 70 years in the making, and what have we done? I asked myself this question a while back, and it kind of made me shudder. I have the time and resources, but what have I done? And what am I doing? If your retirement has gone stale and maybe leaves you a little flat, and you want to change that, great, you can, and I made this video for you. If, on the other hand, and this might be you, if you're saying, what the heck, I'm old and I really don't want to change anyway, my response would be, really? I don't think so. If you're watching this video now, and you are, it tells me that there's a spark of life there yearning to burn bright again, with you back into the thick of things. Active, being you. I made this video for you as well. Did we work our entire lives only to end up ignoring our lifelong dreams? Dreams about these years right here, right now. We didn't. What were some of those dreams? Maybe one was to relax on the beach with a Mai Tai in Bora Bora, where an evening out meant putting on your sandals. Or maybe you wanted to live on the Amalfi coast of Italy, with its colorful cliffside villages and tasty cuisine, where instead of Mai Tais, you'd be sampling local Tuscany wines at a cafe in the piazza, watching the locals converse with their gestures and their sing-song tones. As fantastic as those things would be, they're not happening now, are they? Are you thinking of giving up on the idea of a good retirement? Don't. I've got some ideas for you. And in a bit, I'm going to share some of the better alternatives to those old dreams that'll get you going again. And they work, and they're easy. So stick with me. Oh, and there's going to be a little play along with me game in there too, so watch for that. First, this is a special time of our lives that should be filling us with joy and happiness and bring us the fulfillment that work never did. It's our time to fulfill our dreams by often creating some new ones. It makes me think of the many movies that we used to watch about bucket list fulfillment, romantic dramas in Europe, and comedies about complicated, hardly successful relocations to a foreign country. We kind of imagined ourselves doing some of those, only with a little more success and less hassle. But things get in the way, I guess. Or did we not plan well enough? Were our dreams too big for our budgets? Sometimes it's just that life had different plans. So what did happen on the way to the forum? Let's explore. You probably sense from my tone that I might be taking a little more lighthearted look at retirement. Yeah, and I am. But let me share a couple of things about that. First, I'm fully aware that serious events can get in the way when it comes to reaching our retirement goals. Money, health, caregiving issues, these present sometimes insurmountable problems, and, well, I'll leave those for another discussion. The second thing is, despite the more lighthearted and perhaps sometimes humorous approach I'm taking, I will, as I mentioned, give you some simple and doable ways we can get our precious retirement back on track. So, what is it that's holding you back? Do you think you have unlimited time to someday turn things around? Is golfing every day really all that rewarding and exciting? Or do TikTok and Instagram and Netflix have you locked in their sticky little fingers, wasting hours of your precious time? I'm saying you a lot here, and by you, I really mean we. And by we, I really mean me. After all, cat videos are pretty darn funny, and obviously very therapeutic. Here are some of the most common excuses we use to distract ourselves and convince ourselves that our dreams can wait just a little bit longer. And please, play along. For each one, I want you to answer out loud if you can, Is that me or not me? Only I'll ask you, you or not you. Okay, let's go. Here's the first one, the comfy couch syndrome. Your retirement dream was taking daily walks on the beach or in the woods or on your favorite hiking trail. But your reality is, it's a little windy and chilly out there today. It smells like rain as well. Besides, I think my knee hurts. Doesn't it look a little swollen to you? Okay, your turn. Was that you or not you? All right, here's number 2, the overcommitted volunteer. Your dream was traveling the country in an RV, being the perfect road warrior. But your reality is, somehow you're on every committee at the church, your local library, your senior center, and your Facebook page needs your constant attention, or no one will be safe. Is that you or not you? Number 3, the grandparent taxi service. The dream was taking gourmet cooking classes, but the reality is you're constantly shuttling grandkids to soccer practice, piano lessons, play dates, and to and from school 4 of the 5 days per week. Is that you or not you? Here's the 4th common excuse we make, the I deserve to relax excuse. The dream was taking up photography and traveling the world to capture breathtaking landscapes. Your reality, on the other hand, is you're spending most days in the recliner, remote in hand, binge-watching entire seasons with the same old excuse that I've earned this right to relax. Is that you or not you? Here's number 5, the we can't afford that debate. The dream was renovating the kitchen into a gourmet cooking space and entertaining neighbors, family, and friends. The reality? You're having endless discussions about the budget, only to eventually conclude and exclaim that, hey, didn't we just buy this fantastic new microwave? And what about these lovely dish towels? Is that you or not you? So how'd you do? Did you discover anything about yourself? I hope so. By the way, if you're finding value in this, I hope you'll like and share, and consider subscribing as well. Did you come up with any other excuses? There's no limit, of course. Now, you may have found some success in some of these, and if you did, that's wonderful. You're crushing it, and keep going. But as silly as some of those might have seemed, they're very real, and some can be very damaging by stealing away your freedom. We may have been cornered and pressured into some of these activities as well. Some of them we just totally didn't sign up for. We need to get our power back. Life isn't about just going quietly off into the night. Let's stir the pot and ruffle a few feathers. Find a new passion. You don't have to resurrect the dreams of old. They may have just been pipe dreams anyway. But pipe dreams or not, they ended up letting us down, didn't they? What I'm suggesting here is that we transform old dreams into new realities, new ways to energize ourselves, new ways to get involved and revitalize our tired retirement. Here's a few quick examples of what I'm talking about. And these are your remedies as well. So play along with me again. Let's turn away from things that have become daunting and reframe them into more doable realities. Ready? Here we go. Here's a daunting one. Endlessly traveling the world and staying in luxury resorts. That's daunting. Now the doable. Discovering the joy of local exploration, maybe becoming a popular tour guide. Daunting, moving into $1 million condo on the beach for a life of leisure. Doable, choosing to stay in your family home, to be close to the grandchildren, getting immense satisfaction of playing an active role in their lives. Daunting, writing a best-selling novel. Doable, starting a blog about your lifelong passion for gardening and seeing it grow into a thriving online community. Daunting, accumulating wealth through savvy investments in your retirement years. Doable, dedicating time to a local literacy program, finding it so much more rewarding to teach someone how to read. Daunting, visiting exotic locations, photographing endangered species. Doable, spearheading a program to revitalize a local urban park, or creating a thriving ecosystem in your own backyard and sharing those pictures online. Daunting, opening a gourmet restaurant. Doable, though, hosting a popular supper club every week in your home with cuisines from around the world. Much more doable and rewarding. And hey, it also unifies your community. Try the same exercise yourself, using your old hopes and dreams. Did you dream of getting additional college degrees? Did you want to get into politics? Really? Did you want to be a rock star, a rocket scientist? Find your own doable substitutes so you can start living a more vital, involved life. And as a bonus, if you're suffering from some health issues, chronic pains, or minor challenges, the very act of getting involved in these things could be a catalyst for overcoming some of them, or at the very least, learning to live with them better. We know the world isn't perfect. We know life isn't perfect. So there's no reason that we should hope to make it perfect. We can, however, adopt a more perfect attitude and approach that is deeply rewarding. I'm Mel Inglena. Let's do this together. Let's talk in the comments. And let's kick our tired retirement to the curb. Consider a like if you haven't already. And why not share this with a friend? Thank you.